Get on there.
No,
Get on
forget
there.
about the 40
Let's get the
seconds.
Thursday.
Here it is.
You were talking
We're gonna
about
Get
Gary
in there. Let's
Vee.
get in there. So what happened now? About the cursing?
Statistically
Jesus.
speaking, all right. Statistically, I came across this yesterday that they said they did a 40-year study, and they had said that people who use cuss words, it's like they're emphasizing, and they claim that these individuals are a little more intellectual than the individuals who don't use any cuss words.
You must be very
Can
smart
you-
then.
Can you imagine Bill Gates cursing?
No,
I'm sure
but Elon, they said Elon Musk's his favorite word is the F word, and his
Oh my
other
God.
favorite word is the C word. And I'm not even gonna say
The
it because it's
fourth letter C word.
four-letter
Oh
C
my
word. Those are the
God.
two of his favorite words. And
Oh,
Elon Musk,
And both of them
like
are
not that I've
four-letter
seen
words.
him in videos cuss, but think about it, right? Like if you are trying to get your information across, it's almost like the
Oh,
only
God.
way I can emphasize on this is to cuss, right? It's to like,
Yes.
fuck
Guys,
you, right?
Just keep it
It's
at four-letter
Friday.
words.
It's Friday.
We
We're
have-
live. We're live.
Yes,
We're
yes.
live.
We have 3 words in this. Real estate unwrapped on a
and that's a
Friday.
dirty word right there.
That's a fantastic word, my friend.
Uh,
Come on, baby. We literally have one more week till the end of September.
Oh my
One more
goodness.
week.
And I am so far
What
ahead of
the
that.
hell?
I'm already in October.
Yeah. You know what? And you know why, guys? We're so psyched today because actually next week we're gonna have this fantastic workshop, right? And actually today's segment is actually we're gonna discuss a little bit, giving you a little bit of an overview of that
Tiny bit.
little event we're gonna have at Real Estate Toolbox. And we're going to be in partnership with Real Estate Toolbox at their location in Forest Hills, which is also our location. And
Yeah.
we're going to have this great workshop, guys. Workshop. And you see here in the ticker, it says
Workshop.
Game plan to finish the year strong. Workshop.
Great plan, exactly.
Great plan. So, yeah, last quarter of the year, officially, next week,
Absolutely.
we're officially in the fall. This is it. No more summer. And we
Hold on. First of all, I don't understand how yesterday was the first day of fall and today felt like the first day of winter. Because I was out there. Listen, I went to sleep. Last night with my windows open, and I woke up freezing.
I put on my little my mid-weight comforter last night. I was
It's trying to get your body ready for it, man. That's all it is.
Bro,
You're too hot. You're too hot. You got to slow down.
Why are New Yorkers extreme? We're extreme people. We have extreme weathers. It's like one day is hot, one day is cold.
True.
Yeah.
What's
true.
up, New York?
But what does that say about Florida, though? I mean,
Sweater weather.
Rain doesn't here. So it's like they're like, you know.
Yeah, they're stuck in rain all the time. Caribbean weather,
Yeah,
man.
it's all
No, but right now it's sweater weather. Sweater weather.
Weather.
I hate sweater weather.
Oh,
All
my
right,
God.
I hate sweater weather.
Weather.
I have to
I don't
put my
like it.
tattoos away. I can't show my tattoos anymore.
Oh,
People
come
see me.
on.
You know what happens? People see me in the wintertime, all dressed sharp and everything. Hey, how you doing? Then they see me in the summertime and they're like, I didn't know you had tattoos.
All
Yeah,
that,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
Every time.
I'm covered.
Every time.
All
But this
right,
is
so
this is gonna be an amazing event that we're gonna have. I mean, an amazing session we're gonna have on Thursday coming up. I
Thursday,
mean, all three of
yes.
us. My God, I can't wait. We're not gonna be in front of the camera. We're gonna be working together and actually helping out as many people as possible to build their next 3 months in a great motivational way.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, from tracking your numbers to getting the whys a little bit stronger,
Your
to
intentions.
motivating their
Yeah.
absolutely to motivating their intentions, to get off the hamster wheel, as I've been telling a lot of people, to get off that hamster wheel and pivot your business so that you can actually explode, or at least get it ready for the next year after that. Right. And I am looking forward to working with you guys in this. This is our first one, and I can't wait. It's our first one doing it together,
very
all three of us.
exciting. Because we've been doing a lot of business planning, but this one is really more focused on the next 90 days. And I think those 90-day cycles are really, really important, because a lot of people, especially the one by the end of the year, you sort of, oh my God, it's October, that's it, my year is over. And a lot of trainers will tell you, well, you make your year to the end of August, after that it's next year. I don't necessarily agree. You still have time. As long as you're serious, you're like, you implement basically you have to implement some things, some actionable stuff. We're talking about those little steps all the time that, and we'll show you what to do. The things that you need to put in your brain, like the mindset, we'll talk about that. And then the stuff that you may not be comfortable doing. And yes, we'll talk about that. We'll tell you what it is, and we'll give you some ideas. And, sometimes you need to get your head out of your and I'm going to be like Elon Musk. Get to work. Come on. This is it. No joke.
And it comes to that point. I mean, I think we said it once, said it a couple times, right? In the sense that successful people do the most uncomfortable thing to become successful. Yeah. So you have to feel uncomfortable. I mean, honestly.
You have to learn to feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm going to look forward to it. And Ed, I mean, I would love to see, what kind of advice are you giving guys at this point right now, 3 months coming in. But one thing's for sure, the things that I actually keep implementing every quarter, every month, and so on and so forth, are the 4 questions I always say is, what's working, what's not working, what should you be doing, and what are you going to do? I think that if you think about the last 9 months, which is going to end, 9 months is coming up soon. Yeah. Next 9 months, the last 9 months, what's been working for you? What's been your kicker?
What are you good at? Yeah.
What hasn't been working for you? Yeah. All right. And the last thing I'm just going to say for the few seconds is that when you think about that, think of the 80-20 rule for a second, and then go from there.
Yeah.
So Ed, go ahead, man. Shine the world, man. Let us know what the next 3 months should look like for that.
Yes.
No. Well,
show us. What's behind you? You still have that thing behind you?
Of course.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's just highlight just this guy. Can I just put you in there? Now it's going to be just me if I do that. Yeah, untape it.
Hope I don't peel the paint off the wall.
I know. So this is a live example.
I might tell the owner.
Don't tell the owner.
Don't tell the owner.
Don't tell my wife.
So, guys, this is an actual example of how tracking your business, being intentional about your business works.
Right.
All right. This is a prime example. I'm actually pointing it out because I should boo myself because I don't even have my tracking sheet ready now to even show you guys.
You know what's cool? And what we're going to talk about that day is that, guess what? Today's the day, right?
Yeah.
You can start this today. Whatever happened before, happened before.
We don't care about the past. Today's the day. You're absolutely right.
Day.
Absolutely.
Today is where the clock hits 0. Everybody refreshes. You can get up today and do what you need to do. It all starts with you. And I'm excited about that training that we're going to talk about next week because we've done it every year. We've done it every year. And I'm not going to lie, in a bigger scale. I'm not going to lie that when we do that, I've always set it up, but I've never really looked back to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And every year that we do have this course, that we do have this seminar and this event, it's almost like I look back to it and then I'm like, damn, what could I have done different? Right. So what we're going to basically do is we're going to create a way or a system where you can now, first of all, get that motivation, right? Because we got to push everything to the side. What do you really want from this? Why are you doing this? Like Israel said, why, right? Like what's the main reason for it? So we want to kind of get you to marinate, kind of get people to open up. And then after that, I know Gigi's going to go into more of like the action. Gigi doesn't hold back. All right. She's going to go deep into the action.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you how it is. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
And I told Gigi to cuss, right? Because she's only going to sound much more intelligent if she throws a couple of French words in there, right? You know, and then we're going to finish it off with Israel. He's going to go through the same sheet you guys saw behind me. What I will say is that Israel, and I think at that time you were working with Olga, right? Like you guys put like this whole kind of, or was it Barbara? I can't really remember.
That
sheet I got from a friend of mine.
Okay, cool.
Or colleague. very, very respectful.
Israel is the master at putting those things. No, come on.
Yeah.
Without your brain on this, we wouldn't have that sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
No, it's
okay?
true. So we all need that assistance. We all need a little bit of
Absolutely.
help, right? There's things, there's
Absolutely.
strengths and weaknesses that
Right.
we all
We
have.
each
right?
all have different skills, and like, and we all know, like, I cannot put a spreadsheet of that complexity together, like with all those tabs, like so defined, so straight to the point, just like what Israel did. I'm not capable of doing it.
Yeah.
First
So,
of
and
all,
even so, I mean, that was the first one to help out everybody. And I actually just added a couple other things to help people become, to understand a little bit more.
Right.
Because what happens with every seminar that we go to, whether it's the seminar last week, the seminar yesterday, or even 2 months ago, we tend to forget some of the nicks and nats and notes that we don't put in. So I try to make it more user friendly. All right. So then when we actually implement the numbers that you need to help you build those 3-month business, I mean, it should be cut and dry for you to look at right away.
How easy is it for you, Ed, as you're doing it, as we're speaking? How easy is it to implement, like,
To understand it, yeah.
to understand it for you? Was
So,
it like something that killed your brain, like, oh my God, or is just like
If
once
I-
you get the hang of it?
if I'm being honest, in the
Yeah.
beginning, just like everyone else, it racks your brain. You're just sitting, like I sat there and I was like, damn, like what? But it's funny because the way this system is created, the way this little tracking sheet, this spreadsheet, right, Excel spreadsheet is created, right? You literally plug in the numbers, right? So what is it that you want, right? One of the first questions is that everyone gets asked is, how much do you want to make in this real estate business this year? How much do you want to? So for us to look at it on a bigger scale, like on a 1-year scale, it's almost like, whatever, I'm throwing stuff on the table, whatever, I'm just putting stuff in there and filling it in. But now this is the first time that we're going to actually scale it down, where we're not looking at a bigger 12-month goal. We're not setting up a 12-month goal. We're literally going to kill this year strong. We're going to set up a 3-month goal.
Something
September,
attainable.
October, December.
You just said 12 months.
October,
is not
November,
true, but
December.
So 12 months could be 12 weeks.
12 months could be 12 weeks.
Year.
Let's start with 12 weeks, and then we'll move up to 12 months. Yeah, you're right.
What I would say is, and yeah, you're right. That's what it is, right? I guess that's what it is. 12 weeks is what?
Yeah.
That's 3 months.
Yeah.
12 weeks is 3 months. So what does that allow you to do? Number one, that allows you to now put some goals in front of you that are more attainable. You're like, all right, 3 months, right? What can I do in 3 months? Can I get 1 deal out of the next 3 months, 2 deals, 3 deals? What would that account for, right? 4 or 5, right? Now you're putting yourself in a position where I only got 3 months to try to lock in whatever your goal is, right? Let's close out the year strong. How much do you really want to make, right? For the next 3 months, what is it that you want to make? How can we then put that into action, right? So if I wanted to make X amount of dollars, if I wanted to make another $30,000 in the next 3 months, that's $10,000 a month. What is it going to take for me to get $10,000 for the next 3 months, each single month, right? So I need to look at, what deals am I closing? How much am I getting back on commission? What's my average commission? What's the average sale price that I've been selling, right?
Yeah.
All of that plays a factor.
Yeah.
And then you can either speed up the process and maybe exceed that goal, or you can just kind of put yourself in the motion, right? If you're somebody who just kind of, I just got started, or summer just ended and the holidays are coming, right? We all kind of go through that. We fall in a little rut, but this is the ability. This is going to be the class is going to give you the opportunity to say, you know what? Let me push these bad habits aside. Let me create some new ones. Let me
also what is important, what you've been, sorry, I'm just going to put my
go ahead.
What everything you've been talking about, you are switching to a business mindset. Like, this is all business. So I know, brand new agent, you're like a deer in headlights. There's a lot of things thrown at you, all this freaking technology you need to absorb and all those things. And you have to learn scripts and you have to do stuff that it's like, it feels icky. You don't want to do it. But you're seeing those agents that are really making it big. But on this one, we're going to make it simpler. Let's shrink the time. Let's not have this big game plan. Smaller game plan, 3 weeks. Let's bring this business mindset. Let's learn, like, with the why. Let's go with the simple stuff, the simple tools. that will be able to give you. We're not going to go with big theory and all that. It's going to be simple, like down in the trenches things. Right?
Yep.
Back at you, Israel.
No, well, I was actually going to just add a couple things in my mindset while Ed was talking, because a couple things was just flowing in my mind, and when I think about this and how we're going to do this, is pretty much, you got to think about it. It doesn't matter whether you're a seasoned or new, right? In this sense, it really doesn't matter in that sense, because really where we're going with this is that, everybody, if you think of it in the sports mindset, when all the teams are zero, they're all champions anyways. So when you go in there, you're going to start off this next 3 months at zero, pivoting what you need to pivot to actually make the numbers that you need to make, right? And then also think about it in the other sense, as I always do with sports, in the sense is, if you like baseball, this is the ninth inning. You need a couple of runs to knock this in. This is football. You're a few yards away. You need to knock those in. You're in basketball. You need a foul or two to get the points that you need to win. Or soccer, this is the penalty goal area. This is the time for you to kick the goal that you need to win this game. So when you have that kind of mindset of championship, this is really what you need to go in. I can't do it is not the mindset you need to go into this. It's the, let me get this done so that I can be the champion that I need to be in the next 3 months.
And also what pops in my mind, since I was rearing 2 children at some point in my life, there was that little book, and that had for some reason, a big impact in the way I view things in life. The Little Engine That Could.
Oh,
isn't that's because it's
I know that
just one. I know it's so cute, right? But it's just those little things that you do, those one little thing you add up every day. I think I can. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to add this. I think I can. Yeah. And this is all it is, those little steps, one by one.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
This is it.
It's a 2 millimeter shift. I think there's a book called A Sleight of Edge.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 millimeter shift. Yeah.
2 millimeter shift. So that's all it is. And
it's
what I like is that this is basically the time that, and we were talking about it, this is basically the time where a lot of realtors or a lot of brokers or people in general, they start to jump into that holiday mindset, right? So the same thing I would say, and I said it before, was like the story of the tortoise and the hare, right? The tortoise never stopped. The tortoise was persistent. Even though he was slow, she was persistent. The hare, right? Like some of these seasoned agents, they're like, yo, it's October, November's Thanksgiving, December, Christmas, New Year's. I'm taking off. And they're taking off because they've done whatever, and they're happy, they're complacent, they're happy of the efforts and the work that they put in for the last 9 months, that they're looking at it as, I'm going to take the next 3 months off, right?
I'm going to step off.
Do you know the power that you have if for the next 3 months you were like, F this holiday shit, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it happen. And people are going to be like, yo, I'm not ready. Yeah, well, I don't care. I'm going to just keep going. Why? Because the serious buyers are going to be out during the holidays. Absolutely. You know who else is going to be out? Business owners that don't want to pay taxes, that have all this money sitting in the account, and all they're thinking about is, I need to buy a property and I need to buy it quick.
Now,
those are the individuals that are going to do it, right? So these are the people that are going to come out of the woodworks and they're going to say, yo, listen, I need to buy a property and I have to do it before December 31st. How cool would it be if you could lock in 3 of those individuals for the next month, one each month? How would your life change? Where would you be in the next 3 months, right? If you're already going gun-ho for the next 3 months, just imagine where your business will be come January. When we sit back down at the end of December and we're talking about, hey, now we're going to set up a game plan for the next 12 months. You've already done it for 3 months. This is going to be easy for you to get in there and say, boom, let me plug in my numbers. Because if I know that if I do the same exact thing 3 months, if I keep the same work habit 3 months next year and I do it every single quarter,
knowing that it takes,
I'm going to quadruple my efforts.
Knowing that it takes 21 days to acquire a habit. Like we're going to give you the tools to get on it right now. And what is beautiful, and you still have those 3 months where you could still actually close those deals.
For sure.
You know.
I'll take
especially if they're cash deals.
Right. And then let's not forget about the little guys. You guys can still do plenty of rentals. There
Rentals
are
close
those
quick.
little quick cash,
I
right?
think people are allergic to those rentals. I don't know.
I know, and it's like a lot of people
They're
snub it.
allergic.
You know, I mean, I don't. You guys still would do rental if you have somebody who's
If
gonna
it was
give you some.
referred to me, for sure. Like if somebody say, "Hey, like yeah, no problem," you know.
Sure.
I'm a little hesitant. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to rentals, I'm a little hesitant. But unless they are someone who express serious, like they're serious renters,
They
and
refer
they're
the serious
open
renters.
and they're referred, and things like that, I'm not turning it down. You know what
Me
I mean?
neither. I won't.
I just, even if it's, and I hear people say co-ops, right? Like, oh, I'm not working a co-op. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is, because I know that if I lock in a co-op, regardless, even if I got a listing today, look, I'm gonna probably have a new listing, a co-op listing by next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's not gonna close by December. But what I'm doing is I'm setting up my business already for January. Like if I could set something up where I got a closing coming in January, how cool is that? Like,
but
I'm not even thinking about it.
It's even more than that. This listing is gonna give you more opportunities for more buyers, for other
potential sellers. Yeah.
For having more referrals. So you never know. You could be sending a referral to Florida, more content. I mean, the opportunities are immense.
Yeah.
All right. And this is what we want to show you guys. Absolutely. I don't know. I mean, like I've seen our group, like when you're brand new, it's a little bit scary. You know, it's like, I know it's scary, and I feel them like little shy violates. Like, get out of the freaking shell and just like get that passion going. Because this business is hard, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, there are plenty of things that you can do. Don't count on freaking just social media. This is not what's going to make your money. There is such a small percentage of people making it big with social media. Incorporate it. Make it part of your journey.
Make it the cherry on top.
Right. But actually do something. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to touch on this real quick because I know you mentioned as far as when new agents walk through the door, and it's true. Right, because when somebody walks through the door and they're an agent for the first time, that might be the first time that they're actually stepping into the world of being in business for themselves. You know what I mean? And through the education system, we were only taught to follow directions and follow the rules. So now when you come and start to build your own business, it's almost like, what do I do? What's funny is what I could look at over the course of time is, yes, we need guidelines. We need something that's going to help us kind of get to that point. But once we get there, what you're going to realize is that you are unique. You are your own unique human being. There's nobody like you. There's nobody that can top you. No one's better than you. No one's less of you. You're unique, right? And what happens is once you develop the skills, you're going to start to implement your own personality. And when you implement your own personality, there's going to be people that naturally gravitate to you because of the way you are. And there's also going to be people that naturally repel from you because of the way you are. You can't focus on the individuals that don't want to work with you. You only focus on the individuals that do want to work with you. They're going to feel that. And that's the vibe you got to give. In the beginning, it's hard, and I get it. And like Gigi said, we got to read scripts and we got to try to do this and do that to try to get out of our shell. But once you're out of your shell, you start to implement your personality, your twist, your way of being, and it's different. And no one, like I said before, no one's better than me, but I know I'm not better than anybody else. But when I talk to people, there's things that I say that I know resonate, and they look at me, and you see that little, oh, Kika's on that little shiny eye, and it's like,
hi, Kika.
What about us, Kika?
That's my kid.
Hi, Ed. Hi, Ed.
Right. That's okay. It's all right. I'll see how it is.
Nah, it's not fair,
She's at work. I don't think she can.
We miss you too.
She wasn't talking to us, she's only talking to us.
No, she does miss you guys. She does. So I wanted just to put on the screen our Eventbrite link and poster. I just posted it in the thing. And are you working remote, Kika? Very nice. Thank you. So guys, we're gonna be blasting this Eventbrite link. You're gonna be able to, to register through Meetup and Eventbrite. This is a free event. All right. This is a workshop. We're going to roll our sleeves up. We're going to get to do things that are going to help you propel this next 90-day cycle. Those 90-day cycle are very important, just like scaling down to the narrow things, like your everyday things, your weekly things, your monthly things, that 90-day cycle. Then when you're acclimated, we'll do the 1-year business plan in December.
So what's cool is that we have, real estate, we pretty much have real estate toolbox every Thursday. And I was just there just to do some office stuff real quick, which I didn't get to finish, but no matter what. And just to see at the end, obviously people walking out and just doing whatever we had that seminar for. And they all said, I'm looking forward for Thursday. Yeah. I'm like, man, that's the excitement that we want, right?
Yeah.
So not only those folks that were there yesterday,
you excited for next Thursday? Show me Eventbrite. Show me the
Right. You're right about that. But it's exciting to see that, and it's exciting to get more people in there, because honestly, it's a lot of information. There's going to be a lot of a lot of golden chicken nuggets in there.
Chicken nuggets. We should just get chicken nuggets.
Probably. But you know what is fun too? This is a workshop, like we welcome the participants, our friends, our associates, our partners to come. And also, if you have something to contribute to, you're pretty much welcome. We're going to have this format of a workshop, but you are welcome to come and give your 2 cents and just help the wheel turn faster, for everybody. This is not just, Ed, Israel, and Gigi at Real Estate Unwrapped, but you're welcome to just plug in if you want to.
I want everybody to plug in, because this is the only way we're able to then kind of twist and work a certain way. Yeah. We're only going based off of our own experiences, but we would love to hear some of you folks share your experiences so that we can now brainstorm. Right. Yeah. There's only so much I know. There's only so much Israel knows, and Gigi knows everything. So I need to catch up.
Wow. You know what I mean? No, I don't. I like to get my hands on a lot of information, but I still don't know everything. I hope I don't come across like that. It's horrible.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I say it because
who says it's going to be like a boot camp? No way.
It is going to be a boot camp. I'm saying it. It is going to be a boot camp. It's going to be a workshop. Good. It's going to be fun. All right, and it's going to give us. It's a no judgment free zone. So we're all here to try to work and help elevate each other. Right. I remember hearing it before, and I've said it in the past. It's a rising tide raises all ships, right? So if there's something that Gigi's doing and she's killing it, and she's going to go ahead and share it with all of us, that's only going to help elevate us. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help elevate everybody. We're trying to help everybody not get to superstar realtor agent. No, we want to help you get from whatever point you are at, and let's get you 6 months ahead.
And it's beyond the real estate agent thing. Yeah. We're going to talk about your lives as well. It's like, what do you want? What do you want to do for yourself?
I want to know your personal life. I want to know everything. We're going to break it all down.
So we're going to have a confession. We're going to have a confessional.
Confessional, yes. I'm bringing a priest.
Jesus,
I know.
Oh my Lord.
I could just dress up.
Oh my Lord.
Since we're being open books, we're going to go in there and just express our
God. No, my thing is, and what I really hope is that for those who have been stuck for the last few months, whatever, and you've been in the hamster wheel for a long time. Oh wait, hamster wheel goes this way. And you've been in the hamster wheel. I mean, honestly, it's time to pull the emergency brake, pivot yourself, get in here, get it with us. Let's help you get to that next level. Let's help you get to that first level that you need to do. If you're one of those who feel like you're a top agent, or you feel like you're, that you've already succeeded and you don't know how to get to that next level to add on to what you want to do, come on through, because this is going to be informational stuff that we're going to provide you. This is going to be tracking stuff we're going to provide you. I mean, again, on Thursday of next week, we're going to be there for 2 hours. We're going to provide you all the, golden chicken nuggets. And I can't wait for somebody to tell us, hey, that was a good golden chicken nugget on that. Yeah. So it's going to be, right. It's going to be a lot of information. And again, there's going to be getting a tracking sheet to help you develop yourself. Because one thing's for sure, I mean, for those that don't know me, I love numbers, I love charts, I love spreadsheets. And I always say, and I keep saying this, you know, even from my own coach, from our coach as well, but mostly I say my coach, is language, you know, pretty much numbers is the language of our business.
Right.
So,
and for somebody like me who doesn't like spreadsheet, because let's face it, not everybody likes spreadsheet. This thing is scary for me. Okay. But guys, that simple sheet is a very simple tool that will just help you go back into those little goals that you set for the next 90 days. Absolutely. Those actions that you need to take, and make sure like, oh shoot, I didn't do that this week, let me get back on it. It's going to help you stay on top of your business. Yeah. All right. I'm glad somebody else put that tracking sheet together, because that's scary. Just the thought of it is like, no, but this just the methodology, you know, like how are we going to get there, what we're going to do for the next 90 days
who,
cycle.
What, when, how.
And and then that final tool, super simple. It's not require a big app and some fancy technology.
To be honest, the formula is a little hard, honestly. You know, the formula is actually how many X to get to Y, how many Y's to get to Z. And
but when you break it down in the simple form, when you break it down in the simple form,
how many dividends does it take?
Plus 20 people.
But this is where the business mindset works. Every business needs to run some numbers. This is it.
You have to. Ideally, a good business tracks its numbers, and that's something that we all need to get in the habit of. And just because, you know, again, you see the sheet there, it doesn't mean that I'm a perfectionist. You know what I mean? It's something that sometimes we need to have in front of us so that we can constantly view it. And then little do we know, subconsciously, we're trying to implement the efforts to achieve that goal.
But the fact that you have it in front of you every day, this is brilliant, because you're actually doing it. You know, we're not saying, oh, it's perfect, but you're doing it. Even if you do a little bit, you're freaking doing it.
Yeah,
this is 100%. This is it, and it works, and it shows. And every week we're talking is like, I'm getting this listing, I'm getting this listing, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, and then it takes off for 2 weeks. I'm in Florida, and then it's coming back.
Whoa, 6 days, not 2 weeks. 6 days.
No, I don't know about that.
That's not even a week.
Let's check the calendar.
I'm going back in December.
No, but that's good. That's you know, this work habit allows you to actually take some important time off. That's part of the whole tracking thing. You're putting that time off into your life. It's there. It's important to have. Sorry, that's right. Yeah.
No, fine. You're perfectly fine, because I have something. Another coach, I remember hearing him say this, is that when you guys weren't making money, and I'm speaking to you both. You can give a short answer, no answer, it's fine.
Yeah.
But when you guys weren't making money, just imagine the mindset and the behavior that you had, right? Like, it just wasn't feeling right after a while. But now,
being
even
broke,
with this,
being broke didn't feel right. Oh, hell yeah, you're right. Being broke doesn't feel right.
It doesn't. But it just, you know, like you weren't making you weren't making the contracts, you weren't, you know, you just weren't, your whole body, your whole emotion and everything just was going.
It's heavy. But especially when you have 2 mouths to feed, like it's like, this is heavy on your soul. I'm sorry to say that.
So then
it's heavy. Yeah.
All of a sudden, right, when you start gearing yourself to the point of now being more successful, and you start going up that hill and up that ladder, and you're becoming more successful, Ed, I'm sure your smiles become more Kool-Aid than anything else. Like, you go from ear to ear. Gigi, your smile becomes even brighter. You know, your emotions become even heavy. You know, like,
your whole physiology
it becomes a little lighter. So now, if you're at that point and you're listening to us and you feel that way, you need to come to us, and we'll help you get to that level.
Oh,
that's how.
This is it. So I think we're done with that resume.
Are we done? Oh, okay. Did the bell ring? I didn't see the bell.
No, it's good. And we didn't want to take too much time, but ideally, we just wanted to really kind of put out there that this is what we're trying to do next week. everyone's invited. All right. I know Gigi has people on Facebook, family, friends, members.
You don't have to be. Yeah, you don't have to be part of this. The same
We're
group as
inviting
well.
everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And that's just register so we can. I don't know. We can
give us a reason to do two.
Something.
Give us a reason to do 2 of these. Give us a reason.
Yeah, that would be great.
Not only that, but do sign up. Do go to the Eventbrite. Do go to the meetup. Register. And the other reason why we ask is because, as you see, we're providing lunch. So if we're providing lunch, we don't want to get too much lunch, and we also don't want to get too little lunch. So we want to make sure that we feed everybody, not just in their minds, but in their tummies.
Right. Yeah, and again, it's not about being fed, but this is just to break bread together.
Well, it is about being fed, but it's about being fed mentally, and it's also about being fed spiritually. And then at the end, we can feed
the body.
Yeah, that's the core. We got to feed the center.
Thank you.
All right,
guys.
so I look forward to seeing everybody.
Next week. Yeah.
But at the same time, everyone have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Gigi, Ed, have a great, wonderful weekend. Stay productive.
Likewise.
And I look forward to seeing everyone and working with everyone soon.
Hell yeah. And don't forget to
on my princely wave.
The princely wave? Isn't that like
isn't that the pageant wave?
That's
the
pageant
royal wave.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Bye, guys.
Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Enjoy those open houses. If you see a sign, stop by. Say what's up. If it's me, don't. No, I'm kidding. Don't come unless you're serious about buying the apartment, because I'm going to pull the heck out of you.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace, everybody.